Are we live?
What up?
What up? Hey.
What up?
Okay, guys. Y'all know Ashley.
Hey.
Y'all know Jennifer. Okay. And this is Eric Krause. He's from Grizz Friction Wood Calls. Since y'all are on the live, we actually did a video today. We're going to show you some stuff so you guys actually get a preview. There's going to be a video coming out on next Friday where he has offered to, our giveaway is going to be a real fancy turkey call. And I'll let him even kind of demonstrate it a little bit in here. But now you have to wait for the video to come up on Friday to make your comments in order to enter. So make sure and do it on that video, okay? But anyway, he and his wife drove up here from West Tennessee, about 6 hours away. And he spent the day up here, and we've had an absolutely great time. So I'm going to let him talk just a little bit to you guys, the Outpost community, and tell you a little bit about his turkey calls and how many maybe that he makes a year. And he actually does it full time. So it's a pretty lucrative business for him. And tell you a little bit about where he's from and that kind of thing.
Hey everybody, my name is Eric Krause, and I am the call maker for Grizz Friction Wood Calls, and I make custom turkey calls. I make a turkey call that you've probably never heard before if you're into turkey hunting. I custom make all of my calls in my shop, and my wife, my partner, she helps me package and build some calls sometimes, and we have a real good business going. We've been doing it now for 4 years, and I met Richard through YouTube videos, watching the Outpost, and reached out to him and offered to give away some things. That this call here is made out of hackberry. It's a wood that's it's not uncommon to see, but it's rare to see it made out of made into a turkey call. It's I put his logo on it. I customize all of these. I can put any image, a picture of you and your kids or your husband or wife, any kind of color image or black and white image I can put on the call. And hand make the strikers as well as the call itself. You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead and demonstrate it for me a little
I'll
bit.
Demonstrate a little bit. Any of you out there that turkey hunt. So
This is so exciting, you all. Like, it just makes me grin from ear to ear. Go for it.
all right. I'll do the cluck of a wild turkey hen first. It's the purr, cluck and purr. We're all country folk here. You should know what that is. I call it a gobbler getter. My motto is if you don't have one, you better hope your neighbor don't. But that is a really awesome gift, and whoever gets this call is going to be surprised, because it is a really good sounding call. And also I make these boxes. I can do them different ways. I put a really high grade foam in the bottom and cut out to display your call, striker, knife, whatever. A lot of ladies like it for a jewelry box. But this one's made out of cedar, and it has the Outpost logo on the front. All this is custom made by me in my shop, and I spent a lot of time and put a lot of passion into my calls and my woodworking. But this is a nice gift, something that you could give to your children or your husband or your wife, something that'll last forever, and you hand it down to your family. So it's really neat. I brought these up here as gifts for Jennifer and Richard. And this here is a crow call. It might be a little loud in here to blow it, but
That's okay. Go ahead.
they want me to blow it. So
It gets me excited. I love it.
all right. Maybe she don't get too excited.
The dog is going nuts down here. He's looking up there trying to sniff like, where's that sound coming from?
But if you're a turkey hunter or have been around turkey hunting, you know that a crow call is used to locate a gobbler. It shocks him into gobbling to let you know where he is, and then you use the turkey call itself to call him in. But that's I also make owl hooters. I didn't bring one with me, but I make crow calls, owl calls, and turkey calls. So
someone wants to know, do you have a website, correct?
I do most of my business on Facebook. I have had websites in the past, but I can be more interactive with everyone on Facebook. I like that a lot better.
Hey, Jeff, send us an email, and then we can get you in touch with Eric in case that you don't have Facebook.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, send us an
You can look on Facebook under Eric Krause. That's ERICCROUSE. That's my personal page, or Grizz Frictionwood Calls. And hit me up on a PM there. You can see a lot of my videos. I post a lot of videos weekly on my calls. So you can see a lot of that going on there.
Someone wants to know about the owl call.
The owl call?
Listen to this, y'all. You got to. Is he not amazing? He just didn't bring his owl call today.
Yeah. He can walk on his hands too.
What, don't you have that other one that you were doing earlier?
There's no telling which one.
It was another owl.
Yeah, I'm not as good with it though. It was just I was explaining to her the different owls that there was.
I'll tell you something else that he brought me that was really exciting. He told me that he would. I didn't know he was going to bring so many, but he brought me a box full of deer antlers. So I had mentioned on the video that I had some something special I was going to do for the door handle. This is going to be the door handle for the little Hobbit house. So I will show you in one of the videos how I'm going to mount that, but you'll just be able to reach up there and open the door. So here's the antlers for the doors for my cabin too.
Hey everyone, we've not meant to not say hello to you all. So hi to everyone that has said hello.
What up, cowboy?
Yes, hey cowboy. We're praying for you, buddy.
Oh. So I've got some videos that haven't been out, or that I'm working on now that are not out yet. But I just spent a week also with a good friend who came down and helped me pretty much, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, he had to leave Friday, but he helped out, got a whole lot done. And he's also got a small channel. So I want to take a minute to mention him because he was a big help. It's called Red Bush Primitives. So you all, if you like bushcraft, he also does some do-it-yourself videos. He's just getting started. But you all go and check him out if you like things like that. And I was talking with Eric today. He has a channel that you can actually go to. It's an older channel, but it's still up on YouTube where you can go and check out if you like turkey hunting. He's actually in the woods calling these turkeys up. So there's still several of those videos on there, but we were talking, he's doing the same thing we're doing. He and his wife are homesteading. They got a couple hundred acres. He bought a sawmill after watching my sawmill. And he told me today that I pushed him over the edge to get the sawmill. But anyway, he's going to start in the very near future. He's going to start hammering out videos on YouTube, just like what we're doing. So that would give you another option of watching people build an off-grid type homestead. So I think that's exciting. And then we were also talking about getting together and doing some campovers and things of that nature, and bringing you some, nature kind of videos along with what we're doing currently. where I would drive out because I'm retiring. I've only got 7 days, thank God, to work, and I will be free then from COVID, because that's basically what I work in. Anyway,
you hear him say free from maybe working, because then you'll just be pouring all of your time out there.
right. So I'll be full-time YouTube, but that'll give me opportunity then that I can like go out and help him out. And also want to give a shout out to a guy that I have come to like real well, and that's that German Shepherd Ranch. Some of you all have went over there after I gave him a plug, and I really think that he's a great guy. And he was talking about coming out here and helping me for a week as well. So, you know, if you haven't checked out his channel, he's just getting going too. He's a retired Army veteran, and he is building a homestead in Arkansas. And he has such beautiful property. It's up on a cliff overlooking a big, huge river, and it's really cool. So I plan on going out there and visiting him too when I retire, and possibly helping him get started on his homestead. So I'll take the cameras with me wherever I go. But yeah, and absolutely, this guy here, he's off the chain.
Straight up.
Yeah, he and his wife both. We have my cheeks hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, from laughing so hard today. But we've had a great time, and we got a lot of things planned for you guys in the future. Not only, you know, what I was just telling you, but some other things too. So be sure and hang in there with us. And again, guys, from the bottom of our heart, Jennifer's, Patrick's, we can't thank you enough for all of your support, for what you have done for us and helping us to get to this point. So, you know, this really is for you guys. Okay. We've decided to do this once a month for you guys because you like it. So that's, you know, that's why we're here.
I need to know, David Van Sickle, are you still in the Hobbit outhouse? Did you ever find toilet paper?
Listen, buddy, in Tennessee, we use corn cobs. We don't know what toilet paper is.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hey, what sound does a limping turkey make? Y'all know? Wobble, wobble.
She did that one without a top knot.
I did. Hey, Jeff, I see that. Oh, no, he meant corn cob sound brutal. I thought he was saying I had a corny joke.
We're trying to stay off the Wi-Fi on our phone so that it doesn't take anything away from our video here. So when we lean forward, we're having to look. The computer's kind of sitting
Yeah.
ways back, so
I've either got my phone to look.
it gets all of us.
You can bring it in some,
Well, let's see.
just a little bit. I'll tell you where.
That's
Here you go.
How about that?
Hang on. You got yourself too much comparison. There you go.
There we go. Now,
Somebody was thinking it was hobble hobble. Oh, I have another joke. Hold on.
so I have a question for you all. Okay, here it is. If you had 26 sheep and one died, how many would you have left? Hopefully you guys learned to cipher when you went to grade school.
19.
You would have 19.
Why?
Yeah, I was holding out, but
Hey, tell him a joke. You
Now
had
wait a
good
minute,
one.
I got to explain this one because other people were like, no, you'd have 25.
26 sheep.
So you only had 20 to start with. They were all sick. 26 sheep.
I need adult education. Oh, thanks, Frank. We're glad that you're commenting. See, I saw you.
Oh my goodness. The farm jokes, right?
Kevin Hickman said, "Hey, Richard, how are you doing?"
Hey, what's up?
One-legged waitress said, "IHOP." I heard that joke.
Yeah, poor old Jeff. He goes, we were sitting there and he goes, I used to have a girlfriend lived here. I said, you did? He said, yeah, somewhere close by in the mountains. He said, she had one leg shorter than the other one. So I looked at him and he said, they called her Eileen.
I know, and I literally thought that was for real, and I was like,
I said, well, what'd you do? End up burying her? He goes, no, I left her.
oh Lord. What did the brown chicken say to the brown cow?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
What was it?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh, the brown chicken wow wow. Is
okay.
that
Okay, okay. This is family rated. Okay, there may be kids watching.
Brown chicken, brown cow. I don't get it.
We're moving on, folks.
So move on.
Why wouldn't the shrimp share its treasure? He was a little shellfish. That was from Terry. Do you know the Dover?
Yep.
Oh. Bend over, not leaned over.
Her foot's kind of stinky because she stepped in that one. Okay.
I didn't until I read it. Yeah. What's the last thing that goes through a bug's man when mine, maybe when he hits the windshield? I don't know.
All right. Hey, folks, heads up.
Hold on a second.
Bug's mind.
But what was the last thing that goes through a bug's mind when he hits the windshield? I don't know what, John.
Told it's at the bottom.
No. Because he misspoke at Bug's man.
It's the
His
wind.
butt. Oh, Lord.
All right. I don't know who did this.
I think I have a clue.
Somebody did this, and whoever did it,
Please
if
stand
you were
up.
close by, I'd give you a big hug right now. But somebody sent us these. You know what these are? You drill a hole, and this goes down in the hole. You put your whatever you're working with, and then you hammer this down, and it's just like a vise.
Yep.
Then you peck it the other way.
Right, loosens it up.
I mean,
Handy.
feel that thing.
Feel that thing. Somebody said if a mailman delivered mail to the cemetery, what kind of mail would it be?
That's a 1-ton vise right there.
And hold too.
They sent 2 of them.
I
So
don't know.
we think we know who you are. We're not sure because it just says Amazon. There's nothing in there. It doesn't say anything.
I think it's from Papaw. That's what he goes by, is Papaw.
What up, Tim?
So
Dead letters.
if that is you, thank you so much from my heart because, Jennifer was a big help this summer because it was a third hand. And a lot of times I'll do things and I won't
It's good.
strap it down just for the sake of not walking to the sawmill to get it and just kind of hurry the job up. But there's some things that you need to have this type of thing for, and I didn't have anything. But he also sent another one. So there's 2 of those monsters. I could pull my truck with that.
You put this on your bench and hold your
Yeah.
slabs down when you're drawing off.
Exactly. I mean, that's
Oh,
crazy.
Lord.
So thank you so much.
Adventures Before Dementia, I saw that.
What do you
Somebody
have
said
about your dog?
dogs. Democratic votes. Republican?
Hey guys, also got somebody else. I can't, not going to reveal the name. I know who this individual is, and he really tried to have it here today so that we could talk about it here on the live, but it's being held up
In snail mail.
It's being held up because of hazardous materials. I won't really tell you what it is yet, but it is a item that was sent to us for a giveaway. Okay. And I can't tell you, we've never been in the position where people like us so much for just doing what we do. I mean, we try to do our best so that you have, good entertainment and
I think I needed a top, not because I got a headache.
and some woodwork to go along with that. But I mean, when people start doing things like this, it breaks your heart in a good way, you know. And I can't thank you enough. And this other gift that's being sent to give to you guys, okay, is the support that we're getting for this channel. And people are like, you know, well, we want to help. And you know, I don't know what to say. I really don't. But as soon as it gets here, I will reveal it. We'll do an unboxing in front of you all, and it will be one of the giveaways. Probably the turkey's going to be October. If it comes, if it can ever get out of the gridlock in the mail, then what we're going to do is we will probably do that for a giveaway in November. But what we're going to do is, and this is it's a big item. We may, it was mentioned that we may do that for 40,000 subscribers. We'll just have to see. You know, we're sitting right at about 30 now. And, you know, if you guys, you know, if you get excited and just tell somebody, you know, face to face. And I mean, even on the sideline too, we've got companies that are knocking on the back door constantly wanting to do stuff, but we have to be sure that it's something that we would stand behind, because I wouldn't want to give anything out that would be cheesy and then you guys get it and then be like, you know, well, you know, that was made in Japan or something like that. So it has to be something that we either used first, and all the items we've been giving away, we've been using ourselves. And of course, if they discontinued an item, I had to kind of try to find something comparable. But yeah, so we may hold that one for 40,000 because that's what he wanted to help boost the channel up there. But I'm excited because, you know, it's a nice item, just like this. This is such a nice item. You don't know how many applications I could use this for, but I ain't giving this away. Nope, I'm not giving this away because I'm going to have to use this to make more videos.
Someone wanted to know, and I think I've already answered the question. They wanted to know if pots and where'd it go? Iron skillets and the lids, if they're refurbishable, and I told them yes. Somebody pulled them out of the ocean or something.
I know a lot of people, and I've watched on how to treat cast iron, several videos, and a lot of these people go to just junk places and get them, and they look trashed. But they will work on them, they'll grind them down, they will retreat them, and when they get done with them, they're just as shiny as they can be and look new. So I would assume, yeah, you could as long as it's got some metal left, you could refurbish it.
If they're rusty, you could take vinegar. Vinegar will take the rust off on a wire brush and clean it up real good. Use a good cooking oil and put on it. Stick it in the oven for about 5 or 6 hours on 150 degrees. Is how long I do it. It's kind of long, but it'll slowly start adding that coat back to it where it looks good. You can do the outside as well.
Yeah.
I did mine fast.
Yeah.
And it was smoking, but I didn't use vinegar. I didn't know you could use that. I done
vinegar takes rust off.
potato, and then I done kosher salt.
Yeah, it's white vinegar.
You are welcome, Adventures Before Dementia. And I'm still waiting on you to send me some of the Mountain Dew apple dumplings that you made.
You're welcome for the shirt. Hope it fits right. I don't know if I got the size right.
Pinky says the iron skillet she uses for cornbread's never been wet. That's crazy.
That's like mine, but
You don't want to wash your skillet out with soap. I know that.
A bunch of people have commented they're still waiting for you to do the video where you're doing like a kick or a jump and then you land. They're commenting that's what they want to see.
Sounds like a hammy gone.
Hey,
Y'all need to have your vital signs checked.
don't
okay?
have it. Don't be a dad.
Huh?
Don't be a dad.
yeah.
Don't be a dad.
Oh, look at him.
He did a little bit, baby. A little bit, baby.
Hey, how about we do this? How about we do this? Okay. I used to do this for demonstrations. Okay. How about we set an apple on the top of Jennifer's head and I'll kick it off? How many of y'all would like to see that?
Ooh.
Leave us some comments. Huh?
I'll let you do it.
Yeah. One of them ones we had today.
I watch every video that you
Those
all
apples.
do. He is such a genuine guy. He told me about the channel at breakfast one morning while we were working the same shift at the city now. I never miss one. Oh, Kevin Hickman.
Thanks, man.
Kevin, you're the man.
I don't have much to say today. I'm sorry.
You know, I had one guy comment. He said, now he's got all the guys at the shop watching. I think he's over in England.
Hi, Ireland.
Hey, Ireland.
Hi, Singapore. I seen you earlier.
That's
Yeah.
Singapore. That's awesome.
Cowboy said to do it. I think if Cowboy said that we do it, we do it. So I will let him do that, and it's just for you, Cowboy. It's just for you.
Oh, hey guys.
Huh?
Do what?
Just for today.
Oh,
There
look. 26% off of Teespring. If you want to
Now,
go buy
now
some.
guys,
Ooh.
some items have a range of price. So we found this out on the last time. They may not be 40% that we can deal with. Okay, so when people tried to order it, it wouldn't let them order it. So the item has to have a range. So with that percentage off right there, if you go on and it okays your order, then you got it. But if it denies it, that means that the difference in what it cost them to make it and the price that's been set, there's not enough in there. But whatever is in there with that 26% off, you know, that's why Patrick's running it.
Yep. Occasionally, I mean, you gotta, if you do want something from the store, occasionally we will do a random 30 or 40% off. But I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. But yes, so I thought I think I might do something random every live stream that we have since it's 1 month. I'm thinking so.
I think we need to design some more items too. Maybe
I think I'm gonna make a T-shirt that says, "Anyway."
Oh, because I say that all the time. Anyway,
Yeah. For those who have been around a long time and have been watching our stuff since like the last year and a half, year and a half or so, a lot of times my dad's filler word was always, well, anyway. So I was making fun of him one time, and I was like, I'm going to make a T-shirt that says that.
just one of those things, you know, have it.
I don't know.
We had ribs tonight, beef ribs, and I threw one down here to keep the dog, you know, because he always wants to sit in my lap. And he's down here, and his tongue is absolutely slapping both ears. He's having a big time with that bone down there. So
Deborah, it's bad, but I trust him. I do.
what?
To kick the apple. She wanted to know how much sick time I had. Julio wants to
Now, wait a
know
minute. That's
when
like
I
there's-
cooked for him tonight.
That's like there's no faith in me.
Okay, Rich.
Beef ribs and fresh corn that I'd put up. And I made some no bake up milk cookies or whatever you call them.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a board on the sawmill, and I'm going to kick it. And then when I kick it, it's just going to fall into pieces. Okay? We could do that too. Yeah. Wax on.
I know, I was just about to say that.
Y'all ought to ask him to get his sword out and chop a watermelon in half, laying on Jennifer's stomach. But it's been a while since he's done that.
There's what? Why don't? What?
She might be a Jennifer kebab.
Oh Lord! Why doesn't a cow wear shoes?
I can't remember.
Because he lactose. He likes toes. Lactose.
I got a joke.
Yes.
Wait a minute. He's got jokes.
Hey,
He's
JoJo.
got two.
I got one I'll tell. I told it earlier today. When God made Yogi Bear, why did he only make one? Because when he went to make the other one, he made a little boo-boo.
Yeah, boo-boo.
We're about to picnic basket. We're about the park ranger.
So, what does the bear catch fish with when he doesn't have his fishing pole? His bare paws. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I know. That's sick. Let's see. I'm running the temperature.
How do you know a cat is agitated?
Who?
A cat is agitated.
He did.
He did. He's having a fit. What should you use to comb a cat? A catacomb. Nobody's laughing with me, or they're just silent or something. What do you call a cow with no legs? A moo?
Ground beef.
Ground beef. Yeah. I knew it.
That's a good one.
Jennifer, what does a cow drink? 2% milk? What? Water.
That's a good one. That's a different moment there.
Now both feet stink.
Man,
Oh my goodness.
it's funny.
This dog is, he is tearing this bone up.
Y'all, he's over here.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me that answer? What does the cow drink?
Water. Water, Jennifer.
I don't feel like that's right. It's supposed to be a joke. It is.
It is.
That's the joke. No. I don't believe that's so. It is.
I don't get it.
What'd you say?
He said,
Don't get
They're trying to get you to say milk, but it's really water. Oh, you didn't get me. Yeah. Can't tell me. I got a headache, man.
I'm gonna look up some jokes, man. Y'all. Mm-mm.
That's the one I wrote the other day that you knew that it came out on.
Having a lot of stuff down here at my feet.
Jokes.
Get the thing
I've been holding out and want to knock Jim
Oh, yeah.
head with him.
What?
That
If somebody tells a bad joke, that's what these are for.
will keep them funny. Man.
Yeah.
Come on, talk to us. Ask us a question.
Let me show them that.
And if Papaw's on
No,
here, thanks,
no.
Papaw.
Yeah.
Kat says, Richard, you should say you were going to have a gospel singing. When
No,
you
you're talking about the hold on. Here you go.
from Jordan. Wow. Hey.
Here's the turkey call.
Crow.
Crow call. I'm sorry, crow call.
David, they're derriere. Did we get along when we were little? I used to tell him I was going to sell him. I told him that I was going to call this lady that I made up in my head. Her name was Sherry Mooneyham, and she will go pick him up.
Her name was not Sherry.
Lisa. Lisa. Was it Lisa?
Yeah. Can you turn the light on behind Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make one. John, what did the fox say?
What does a fox say? Ring, ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Can a full-figured fella get a smo T in a 5X? We could look about that, John.
Can you make a 5X, Patrick?
Hold on, I'll check.
Roberto.
Year? No, how many years? 2018? 2017. How long have you been? When did you start clearing the property?
2018.
2018.
Are you sure?
Hey, we love you.
Chainsaw and an axe. Wait a minute. How long have we had the channel? April of 2018. No,
April of 2019.
2019.
Why don't you
Yeah, it
give
was
Elsa
18.
a balloon?
18.
Sandy, I don't know. Tell me.
Or she'll let it go.
Oh yeah, she'll let it go.
See, I know all the cute jokes.
But
What?
no, Al. So we have always been working on the cabin. We've had to cut the wood. So in between Dad making all the videos, he's been cutting logs.
I finally got all of the. See, we were talking about that today. I don't just run to Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up something and bring it out there and start building. You have to go out and select cut. You have to sharpen the saw, gas, oil it up, cut the tree down, log it out from the mountain wherever you're at, put it on the sawmill, cut it up, unload it, put it on the trailer, take that trailer over somewhere, unload that, stack it up, put the stickers in it so that it can air out. Then you keep doing that, just repetition. Then when you get ready to build, you go load it back on a trailer, take it over to your site wherever you're at, and you have to clear the ends off because they're not square, it's sawmill lumber, and build. A lot of this stuff like the siding, it had to air dry some. I couldn't use it like I used the other because it's going to be the finished portion. So I was milling siding on the side. I wasn't busting my tail doing it, but I was milling siding on the side. I also milled 2x10s, which takes a lot of trees to get the 2x10s, and they have to be good size. Just a second. And then I've been working on 2x4s, and I've almost got all of those cut. And then I will start working on the cabin. But I'm building a homestead, not just a cabin. So I will also be having another project in the meantime while I'm working on the cabin. Because for you guys watching, for me just nailing 2x4s may get a little bit boring doing that over and over and over and over until it's built. So I decided that I may jump down there on that base camp and start building it too. And it kind of gives me a break from the monotony of one thing. And so I've enjoyed doing that kitchen. I needed it because I can go, it's a shelter for me. I enjoyed doing the little hobbit house because I needed a place, especially for the ladies. Today was so funny. I made two signs. One says men and the other one says women. And I tacked them up on trees up in the woods. And his wife, when she got here, Teresa, she goes, well, I see the sign for men. She goes, what is that? And I said, that's where you use the bathroom because this other one's out of order.
There you are, Papa. I see.
And then I said, the women's is over there. And I pointed to another pine tree. And then we had a big laugh out of that. So that's going to be my standing joke for anybody that comes up that's never been there and needs to go to the bathroom. I'll say, well, there's men, there's women's over there.
Hey, Arkansas. We don't have chickens yet, Tammy. Someone, Papa, that sucks. He wants to know if you mill siding on the side, do you mill roofing on the roof? That's a joke. Man, I was trying to give it to you.
I do both of them. Yeah.
I was going to tell you something. Oh, yeah, and so you guys, when he's doing this stuff by himself, and I wasn't up there to help or whatever, he's literally got to go cut the tree down. Then he's got to, when the tree's done, he's got to go to each log, put the tractor in park. Once he gets there, go put him back up, then go back down. It's just crazy, and it takes a long time.
Yeah.
I know I didn't make any sense. My head's hurting too much.
I have a home that I'm staying in. I'm not in any big hurry to get out of it because I would have to do something with my stuff. And so it's just easier if I just stay there and go out there and work. See, I've been doing all of this after working 72 hours a week or 96 hours a week, whatever I've been doing. I go out there, turn the camera on, and you all watch what I'm doing. And it's most of the time I'm a one-man show. So it's
he had Hind Pocket for a while though.
It's slow going, But like I said, I'm building a whole homestead. I'm not just building a house. I've got in mind I'm going to be building a chicken house. I'm going to be building a root cellar. I'm going to be building a barn. I got that base camp to build, and I'm going to start building little 1-2 room bungalows because you all like watching building and I like doing it. I've got all the natural resources there. So we're going to give it a go. And we'll go around the world with structures on, from different countries and the kind of buildings that they make. Besides, coming in contact with Eric and doing some camp outs and some things like that. And,
You're going to come help me do my homestead as well in the beginning.
Huh?
Remember we talked about you coming and
Yeah.
helping me do mine.
Yeah.
Work on my homestead
Yeah.
as well.
I
So-
tell you what, the past couple of weeks have been real good for my dad to have some bro time. And today, I'm telling you what's truth. This man right here just came in, stole the show, and acted like he'd known my dad for ages. And I'm telling you what, we gave my dad up the creek and back down, and we had the darndest time.
Don't think that I didn't have a paddle,
You're from it.
okay? Because we were both stroking at the same
Hey,
speed.
Terry.
But yeah, it's been fun. I think we both came from the same mold. So
Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh,
you can
boy.
look for a lot between me and Eric down the road. So, or between Eric and I, use proper English here.
Why can't a nose be 12 inches long?
What?
Me and Eric is right. She corrects me all the time.
Yeah, I was about to say it was wrong, but.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together.
We need to name this Smoky Mountain Comedy Tour.
Listen,
You know?
oh, can I tell them? I've got to tell y'all. So since we're on this live, I did tell you all hello right after I went to school. Something happened with the first video, and I had to redo it because the first video was so cute, but I apparently did my phone this way, and it was supposed to be that way, so it didn't do right. And when Dad put it back in, it did not make it to air. I don't know what happened.
I actually think I lost a video somewhere.
So let us know. Would you care if he actually uploaded that and let you all see it, even though we've progressed past that? I've told him you all would just love it.
If I have it, because
I'm sure you
not
have it.
sure. My editing has been acting up a little bit. Like last night, it said that it had stopped, and I lost everything that
Hey,
it had
Kenyon.
put in there, and had to go back and redo it. So I'm going to tell you, sometimes I sit in that chair for 3 hours and edit, and
Are you okay?
still don't have it all done, but I find time to finish it. Anyway,
Oh, I see everybody saying please do.
so it was just her sending a little clip from school,
It was
telling a joke.
Yeah. I forget what the joke was now. Was it about spiders? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Y'all, school is just
But I
rough on me.
I remember she was whispering.
Oh yeah, well I done another video the other day, and here I was talking in it, and here comes walking in my principal, and I was like, "Oh y'all, hey!" And my principal just caught me, and he just started dying laughing. I was not. I was mortified. Anyway,
So you could actually do them at home and send them.
how do you catch? Well, I did that one that was so cute, but then it didn't work. Because Landon was looking in the camera and like making eyes at you all because he knew he was going to be sending you all something on YouTube, but then it didn't work because I sent the video the wrong way. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Oh, Lord.
What?
You sneak up on it.
Unique up on it.
You
Hi.
sneak up on it.
I think it's the Swede. Hi. Aaron, and we want to see more of Jennifer. What's Aaron?
Oh, Jen.
He must be a younger guy.
I don't know. Hi. Ow. Joke. Why did my mother hang a pork chop around my neck?
So the dogs will play with you.
Huh? So the dogs will play. I don't know why.
Pretty sure that's what it is.
Hey, Linda. Oh, hey, Pops. Hey, buddy. I hope you're behaving down there in big old H-Town.
So I told Patrick I was going to have to get some of the
Bye,
stuff
Frank.
off of the store to model some of the new garments that he's made. So I'm going to have to get these girls right here some so that they can model some of the like hoodies and things like that.
I need a hoodie, Patrick.
I need a hoodie,
I
Patrick.
need a hoodie.
Okay. Let me know what you want.
Oh, see, they were right about that dog joke. Terry, was I right?
What up, Idaho?
No.
You know, also, all of you guys from all around the world, we appreciate, very much you tuning in to the USA here. And hopefully, I know that laws are different from not only state to state like they are here, but country to country too. And I've had some comments on cutting the wood, for example, places that don't have wood. We select cut, or I select cut. That means you open up the canopy by cutting a larger tree to let the sunlight in on the smaller trees. And I'm going to tell you something. When we first moved here, there's more trees than there was because of that very thing right there, farming the property. You cut one down and 10 will grow up in its place. And it used to be all pasture where we're at. And now there's more trees. I built 2 homes out of the same hollow down below where I've been hauling the logs up from in the last 20 years. And it's just growing.
It's good for
Or they call them hollers
The
here.
holler.
All right, Donnie, I'm here.
Huh?
for wildlife.
I'm talking to Donnie.
It hurts to say
And the wildlife guru over here, he said cutting down trees is very good for the wildlife.
Select cutting.
No,
It's good forestry management. To have a good, healthy stand of timber, you need to select cut from time to time, and it allows woody browse and diversity where animals can have a lot more food to eat. So
Woody brows.
yeah, woody browse. Yeah,
Tell me.
Coming up, I'll just let you all know, I went out in the woods and I cut pine knots and I made door handles for the little hobbit house. And we made a little wooden latch it's the real thing. It's going to be permanent. The hardware for the door hinges is not quite done yet, but it should be. I'm trying to finish that video up. So I got some temporary hinges. But it's really, really, really cool. The inside, it's all finished. I made a paper towel holder. I made a nice little shelf in there. I've got, you'll just see on the videos coming up. But it's really the only thing I have left to do is put spindles. I made a walkway over to it so you don't have to go through the dirt or the mud now since winter's coming.
Shiting in the Shire.
Yeah. So it's really good.
That came from one of our followers, actually. He got one of the coffee cups, and those coffee cups are pretty snazzy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Also, I'm kind of got some different ideas for the cabin. I think what I'm going to do, and it came from this little hobbit house, but I think wherever you see a post when I start building, you can envision it later on. It's going to be board and batten, but wherever there is a post, I'm going to use that slab wood, even when I make a corner. So it's going to look like a tree standing there. So hopefully the house will look like it's been built between trees. And I may also incorporate some of that crooked wood going up to the eave of the house and around the doors. And I mean, that has gave me so many ideas. I've been slaving the scrap wood to use to build a cabin with. So we were talking about that today, actually, the uses for that slab wood. So there's going to be a lot of peel and bark for me in the near future. And that's where these
Papa comes in.
puppies are coming in.
Them dogs.
Yeah, these are actually called, is this? No, it's the thing that you, to dog, it had a foot on each end where you would hammer a log.
He calls them bench dogs.
Bench dogs?
That's
Okay.
what I call them.
I guess
That's probably not the proper term.
But
I don't-
man, you talk about a useful item right here. It never occurred to me. I watch people all the time on YouTube that use these, and it never even occurred to me. Hey, Richard, Why don't you get you a pair? But so see, somebody was thinking outside the box or outside the outpost. Sent me a pair of them. They were tired of seeing me struggle.
They want to know if you're planning any more hikes. Hi, Pops. I said hi to you earlier. I don't know if you.
All right, folks. Let's talk about that just a little bit while I got y'all here. I did some hikes early on and got some comments where the people kind of, you know, weren't talking it down, but they were like, well, when are you going to get back to building? Kind of like, okay, you know, that was a hike. Let's watch the building. And I know that primarily you all have probably tuned in more than likely, even at the beginning, not because of me or not because of Jennifer, but because of what we were
Me.
because of you,
it's because of
Patrick.
him.
There you go. But the project at hand. Okay, so I've tried to maintain that as a focal point. Okay.
Plus, there's those mountain kitties.
But honestly, I'm a woodsman. I like being out in the woods. I like being out in nature. I like hunting, which I haven't done in 10 years. I like, just like Eric over here. Okay, I like that kind of stuff. But when you attract a certain group of people, I didn't want to deviate from that. I wanted to bring you guys what you like seeing. But also, you know, since we've been talking, I think that we can, you know, incorporate, Sorry.
No, go ahead. What? And the other thing.
What's the problem?
Y'all, we got mountain lions and bobcats running around now. And every time I go in the woods, because you know it's the only place we got to go anyway.
We've always had bobcats.
Yeah, well, now I'm thinking, I'm always trying to look for them because I think that they're probably going to try to sneak up on me because I guess that's what they do to people is sneak up on them and kill their prey. So I'm always trying to,
Don't most things sneak up on them to kill them?
Well, I don't know.
Think
But I don't
about it.
out in the
Think
woods.
about it.
Sneak up on them. Okay, but let me get back to what I was saying. I think that talking to him, that we can go and we can still work on, I can still help people work on homesteads, and I can also still do my own project on my own homestead. I'm just trying to get close to Ashley.
Thanks, Georgetta.
And
Sorry, I didn't mean to change the picture.
do the overnighters and things that I like doing too, because that kind of gives you something, a little bit of diversity.
Well, Lord knows he needs it. Because all he likes to do is work. Oh, somebody wanted you to say that outdoor compost outhouse 3 times fast.
I can't.
Outdoor compost outhouse. Outdoor compost outhouse. Outdoor compost outhouse.
Outdoor compost outhouse.
Yeah. Peter Piper.
Sometimes it even confuses me when I'm trying to tell you on video. I want to say outpost house, which is a compost, right? But there sounds alike.
Let's just call it the Hobbit house.
So I think we're going to call it the Hobbit hole.
I thought it was called the Thunderbolt.
Jennifer.
The Hobbit toilet. That's cute. The Hobbit toilet.
When I sent that picture last week, I put hashtag Hobbit hole. Did I come up with that?
Oh, well.
I don't remember that part.
Yes, you do.
Forest Service.
I totally came up with that.
Has finally said yes. Lions are returning to the sun. Don't say that.
No.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Yep. Yep.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Oh my.
Not
Yeah.
where I live.
Yeah. And frogs.
It's a prince.
And
I'll
snakes.
tell you, we have bear, we have wild hogs, we now have turkeys where we didn't used to have them. We have turkeys for sure. Did I say we had turkeys? We have deer. When I was growing up, we didn't have any. They were hunted out. So I try to feed them and I try to farm them, you know.
Thank you, Jeff.
But
Absolutely.
we're starting to get more wild animals back in here, which is, you know, we need. The national park now has elk, which were native here, but they brought them back in. The coyotes, I guess, have killed them all. We've got a lot of coyotes again. But yeah, I mean, these mountains were once full of animals that had been kind of driven away.
Jeff Worden says, I
Man,
subscribed to the channel because it was real. You weren't forcing promotional material from your sponsors. It has a strong sense of family and, of course, the jokes.
Well, I tell you, we started our channel with giveaways because my grandfather, I learned that from him. We raised, when I was a kid, we raised 3 gardens every year. One was for us. The other 2 were for his policyholders because he was in the insurance business. I used to hate that because I worked all summer long and I'm like, he's just giving it away. But what I didn't understand was business. And people loved him and his business. And so when we started, I told Patrick that we needed to do something like that. And so we started doing giveaways because we appreciate you all watching the channel. I do want to promote anything that I think is worthy. If I find a new tool and I use it and it works good, I want you guys to know it. And on this live stream like this, if you know things that can help, and I never even thought about it, you know, I want to know it because we can kind of help each other and kind of, you know, police what's being offered out there, just like that one flashlight. We get companies all the time, but I haven't shown anything because I really didn't believe in it or I haven't tried it. And I'm not going to tell you all something that, hey, go try this. You know, first of all, if I haven't tried it, and then second of all, you know, it could be junk, and then we all lose. So I would never do that. But if I find something and it's worthwhile, I'll be sure and let y'all know because you may be doing a project too. And if it helps you out, then there you go. But I don't want a channel that's just, you know, commercial after commercial after commercial of trying to sell somebody else's item. But something nice, unique, helpful. I believe change is good, especially if it helps you out. I'm not one that just wants to stick with, well, we've done it this way for the last 30 years, you know. Although I'm building something that they don't build anymore, but you know, it's worthwhile to build that way because they lasted hundreds of years, you know, and the new homes they build now are probably good for 50, 60, 70 years. And then, you know, they're all broken down. So, but I appreciate that because we've tried to keep it clean. I even tell Jennifer sometimes we'll read jokes and I have to screen them. Some of them I won't let her tell because I'm like, you know, there's kids watching too. So
He deleted it.
We have to be very careful.
Oh yeah. Go balls. Anyway.
East Tennessee people, I tell you.
Okay, didn't you buy a Woodland?
Yes.
Somebody just said, I'm buying a Woodland Mills sawmill. You want to tell them about it?
Tell them about your mill.
Yes, I just purchased the 126 and I love it. The Woodland Mill 126. It's very well made. I can't wait to start building stuff with it. I've been tinkering with it. I've been really busy with other projects, but you'll be well pleased. It's well worth the money for the price and the quality. You'll enjoy it.
He was eyeballing mine, asking me questions today, and I was telling him some things that I learned when I first started off. He was like, or no, it was his wife, Teresa. She's like, well, we always end up with 4 wedges when they first start milling. And I said, well, I did too. But when you're using your sawmill, first time you put the log on there, put the short end towards the head of the mill. And then you need something to jack it up with because one end of the tree is always larger than the other end. So you need to jack up the small end to meet the level of the other end. So you make a straight plane. Then you rotate it 90 degrees, jack it up, do the same thing. Now you've got a 90-degree angle, and every time you rotate it, it'll be on a flat surface. But you still end up with 2 wedges coming on the other 2 sides that you didn't cut. But that way you save more material and you waste less. So I learned that in the beginning the hard way after several months of cutting and wasting. I'd have maybe this much wood sticking out on one end and this much on the other end. So, I mean, just things you pick up by talking with people. And I'm sure when I go out there, I'll learn a whole bunch from him that I'll be like.
I doubt that. But well, that's how you do it is you cross-train, and that's what we did today is learn from each other. So
yeah. So.
Y'all, but I had a good time today.
Did you get some treat?
We have a couple minutes. We're about at an hour right now.
Because I want to learn some stuff from His wife is also super smart. I do. I want to learn all kinds. I was thinking about that earlier, and I was like, I need to learn all kinds of stuff he was talking about that she does. Yes.
She's hiding over here.
Yes, she does not want to be on camera, and I believe she's turning a little red.
You'll see her on the videos, though. I made her get in it today.
You will.
You'll see her.
And she's funny.
She's actually photogenic. She's just.
Julio, Bentley.
Huh?
That's Bentley. Show Bentley.
Oh, which one are you wanting?
Here's Sir Bentley. Okay. Did you get some treat?
Sir Bentley barks a lot.
Did
Here's
Papa
Grace.
give you a bone?
I just love
Was it
your
good?
show. I try not to miss any if I can help it.
Oh.
This is for Jennifer. What is the largest ant in the world? An elephant. That's funny. Here's Gracie, Julio.
All right. Listen. Here's something new.
She'll
It's
pray. Pray.
within the next month. Okay, guys. Hey, I need everybody's attention. I'm going to be getting a new puppy. Okay. I couldn't get one before because I worked 24 and 48-hour shifts. He would be left alone at home.
He's
You can't
cheating
do
on
that.
you
So
already.
I'm going to be getting a new puppy. It's going to become the outpost mascot. Okay. I want to know what kind of dog do you think that we should get, because he's going to become my buddy. He'll do some hikes with me. He'll do campouts. He's going to hang around there when I'm building. All that kind of stuff. So y'all leave us some comments on what kind of dog you think I should get.
Adventures Before Dimension wants to know, have you ever heard of a Sears and Roebuck home?
Yeah.
Robot phone?
Home.
No, never heard of that.
Ooh, I like a Weimaraner.
Kit house.
Hello.
Here's my feelings. Lately, it's been severely hot and humid. Maybe you could tell that on my videos. I don't know. When I was
German
building that
Shepherd.
outdoor kitchen,
A light
the
and
humidity
Shepherd.
was so thick. It was actually tough to breathe because a lot of times I was taking deep breaths because it was hot and it was like the air was thick. Okay. I don't want a dog like this that has a lot of hair because it would be very miserable for the dog.
Listen.
Okay. So we need to pick a dog that's kind of short haired.
Patrick got.
Oh, is that's what I was asking about. Is that dog I was asking about, Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
I got you. It's pretty.
Beautiful dog.
I rescued a dog the other day. I thought when I drove by, I was like, that's a Cody. And then I was like, no, he's too white.
Time out, real quick. So, I told him when we were talking about the dog that the dog needed to be family friendly, like general, like an easygoing dog. That way, when we have subscribers come up or we have people who are new, that it's a friendly dog and not super, crazy towards you the first time you meet it. So I was telling him about retrievers or a lab, something that's, medium sized, large sized dog, but still had a decent lifespan and easy to. Oops, what happened? What did I do?
You're still there.
Oh, some red thing just came across my screen.
I came across.
So yes, retrievers, labs, definitely thinking about that. He mentioned German Shepherd. It's just because, aren't they long hair?
Yeah.
They're
big babies, it says.
Or the what's the other one that looks like a German Shepherd? What is it called? It's a French dog. Malinois?
Malinois.
Whatever. We're gonna say Malinois.
How do you say it?
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know.
They're used as canines.
Yeah.
It's
And
Malinois.
there's I think there's like a slimmer.
Hairless Chihuahua. Ankle bite.
Well, I seen somebody say.
Yeah,
beagle. That makes
they
it
did
really
say a
good.
beagle, and then somebody says Bluetooth hound. What was I going to say? I don't know.
You got a chance to do?
That's
But that's going to be coming up. Like I said, I got 7 days left to work, 7 working days.
he's a cheater on my
And
dog.
I'm going to be getting a
Oh,
puppy
that's-
to spend time with me out there because I'll be out there every day.
Also
And,
a blue tick out.
So I think that would be a good addition to.
You should have got the dog that I rescued the other day.
I did look at a Vizsla.
Oh, yeah. Scrambled O. I'm going to give him a shout out. I was talking with him yesterday on Instagram. If y'all don't know who Scrambled O is, you might want to go check his channel out because
That's true, Donnie.
I really like this guy. And he was talking about coming down here next year.
And he's funny.
A lot of time freed up. He's a big YouTuber, actually. And he was talking about coming down here because I told him, I said, maybe we could get together. I was retiring, do some overnighters. And he's like, yeah, I just bought one of his knives off of him. He's trying to thin out some of his bushcraft stuff. I'll show it to y'all when it gets here. But be looking forward to that and spending some time with Scrambled O.
Somebody said get a guinea.
You'll love it because he'll start out, he'll go, folks, Scrambled O, checking in. He's a great guy.
Who do you think's funnier?
Who? Between who?
Me and Scrambled O.
Big O is.
I don't know about it, Big O, if you're watching. You better come packing, brother. I'm kidding. I want you to get a donkey.
My neighbors have donkeys. Haven't you heard them?
Hee-haw.
Yeah. Hee-hawing.
Yes, Sandy. Yes, Sandy. What'd you
Yeah.
say? Have you ever considered doing an Airbnb?
No. What about my neighbor who came up recently on the Woo? Somebody's like, woo woo. Anyway, we couldn't have timed that any better. But I told him, I said, you know, you got a lot of comments off that little woo. I said, somebody said you took out of there like a woobit. I mean, he turned that corner and, hey guys, it doesn't even have brakes. He went down that hill with just the engine holding it back, but he was like this, and I mean, he was gone. It was funny.
Okay, thank you. Any last questions?
Yeah, we're going to have to go. I hate to cut it short, but don't want to keep you guys too long. So anything else y'all want to know? I've tried to think of things to tell you. I know I'll think of a half a dozen when I leave. Oh, I forgot to tell them this or forgot to tell them that.
I miss y'all. Sometimes I think about, what's that word? Hijacking the channel and just coming on live just to say hi, but I'm afraid that
Jennifer.
he'll get mad at me. But I do. I think about it a lot. I mean.
When are you going to have bluegrass?
Okay, so here's the deal. With school starting like it has been, the guy that was going to come up, him and his band, we have been bombarded trying to get our computers out to all the virtual learners and then all of the kids that are day users, because if at any point in time we have to close the schools because of the whole COVID deal, we have to have everything ready to go. So he has been pretty covered up, but it should be soon. I will actually ask him on Monday, and I will try to, actually I'm going to message him right now. We'll see what he says. Hold on.
Why can't you buy white pine studs?
I think yellow pine is the standard for the industry because it's probably cheaper. I'm not really sure. I think, you know, mostly what people buy is number 2 yellow pine, isn't it? I'm not sure about the difference between why they don't do that in white pine. Maybe they don't have as much resources. My siding is all yellow pine, but there are I'm sorry. I cut some yellow or white pine from my sister's house for the siding. 2x4s are yellow pine, and a lot of what I built the kitchen out of was yellow pine. But I think that the white pine is prettier, actually.
You built the kitchen out of some dogwood too.
Yeah.
What the heck was that?
It's my broke finger that I can now move. Look
Well,
at
hold
it.
them all up, not just one.
Well, they've not been able to see it move, but it moves now.
That wasn't funny.
It was. I snuck something in on him.
Yeah. I'll spank her later.
Argentina.
I know, I saw that.
Argentina.
Yeah, Julio said there
Way
it is.
out there.
Yeah.
Um,
How are you liking that new saw? I don't know who.
Oh, you talking about the circle saw?
oh yeah, the Matebo. I really like it. You know, I've always had power tools. Technology is getting better, and then making stuff that lasts longer and things like that. But the fact that I have to start the generator and the beams that I've got, since the floor is up 3 feet high, I would constantly have to be hurdling that unless I pull the generator in there.
It takes forever.
But then when I have to move it over from hole to hole because of the beams, you know, the way that they're laid out. So Patrick's like, I'm going to get you this circle saw. Well, I'm like, well, how much is it? You know, it was, batteries and all was $490. I choked, you know, because I just don't spend that kind of money for one tool. But I do have to say that it appears like it's going to be a really valuable asset, especially when I start building inside that cabin. You know, outside, it wasn't anything for me to pull that cord on the generator and take off. But with doing something like that, working up on a roof, it would be a valuable asset too. So I haven't really used it enough to give you a good review, but I did use it. You'll see it in a couple of the videos recently where the wood wasn't too big. It wasn't a 2x10, but it works really good. It's heavy duty, and I actually like it. I still choke on the $500, but
It was between that one and a Milwaukee, but he didn't want to wait on the Milwaukee, so I ordered it. He went down to the local Lowe's because there is no local Home Depot there where they're at, and picked it up. And that's it.
But it had a higher review, I think, didn't it?
They both have really, really high reviews. Those two and DeWalt. But I wanted him to have the Milwaukee since he was already had Milwaukee batteries and chargers and stuff like that. Yeah, Team Red, you go. But can't go wrong with Matabo.
Because he says, wait till you meet Abram and Delta.
Oh, yeah. Abram, German Shepherd Ranch. If you just logged on, I gave you a shout out earlier. Like I said, guys, I've come to like this guy. Check him out. I think he's on there now because I think you'll like what he's got. It's a new channel up and coming, but
so it's John. John owns the channel. Is that right?
Is it John?
Yeah, he's on here just under John. That's what I didn't know.
Okay.
South Africa? What in the world? Sorry, I had.
Hey, I've been there.
It's amazing.
What's the name?
John.
John. Okay.
And
I
it
went
said,
there for 2 weeks.
You meet Abram and Delta. And then I said, what's that, John? And he said, German Shepherd.
Yeah.
I guess he has German Shepherd.
He does.
Yeah, Donnie. I told him if he didn't like it, that I would take the saw and buy him the Milwaukee. So, and I might still do that just because the Milwaukee, I think, has this a little bit or a lot of it, I don't know, cutting power and speed. And it work very quickly. Hold on a second.
That drill that was the Milwaukee drill that you got, it packs a punch.
Yeah,
I like the Milwaukee drill.
that's the most powerful impact driver. It just has a one.
I wouldn't have a problem endorsing items like this or doing a tool review on my channel because it's something I've used, and I can say, compared to what else I've been using, you guys need to get one of these. I wouldn't mind doing that a bit because it would help you. Because it has helped me.
Oh, John. I got you, John.
I will say, anybody looking for, and this is just random information since we're talking about drills, anybody looking for a nice portable hammer drill, I had the DeWalt one. That was, what's the model number on it? DCD 996, which is one of their, I think, like a model or two from their latest one, which is the 999. And I don't think there's anything. I was drilling through concrete with a 6-inch, half-inch bit, and I'd be all the way through, all the way to the chuck before a rotary hammer would. I mean, it is a beast of a hammer drill. But I no longer have it because it was having one problem with the chuck. So I will say that small thing.
Chuck.
Chuck. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Thanks for
Anyway.
All right, then.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Somebody said that they commented the other day about the French fried potatoes or whatever.
Kind of
All right,
hard to
well.
do sometimes.
Did you see that video?
Any other questions?
I said, I'm going to come out the window and I'm going to say this. And I was like, you do sling blade. He was like,
Any other questions?
Hello, South Africa.
Okay, guys, thank you so much, all of you guys, for tuning in here for this live. We appreciate and love you so much for all the support that you have given our channel.
yes, it's like family.
We talk about it 24/7 all the time, and how this has went around the world. We didn't envision that for sure to start with.
We couldn't do it without you.
That's right. We couldn't do this channel without you guys. And we work really hard on this end to try to think up ways to bring you entertainment and new folks, okay, and collaborations with other folks like this over here. So it's just keeps climbing. So thank you so much for your support, because this wouldn't be happening without it. I would have probably never met him. So you all don't know in a roundabout way how much this helps support the channel.
Yes, thank you.
Julio says that in Argentina, a screwdriver costs $300.
That's crazy. He charges them at home.
They want to know how you charge your power tools.
I charge them at home. I take them home with me. I've even left them at home before and had to go back and get them because I forgot them. But that's how I do it. I take them home and charge them. I also edit from home because I can't do it out there. Once I move out there, what I will have to do, probably, I haven't told Jennifer, I'll have to get I'll have to edit maybe 3 videos, then come here and upload them to YouTube all in one day so that they're up there, because I don't have enough signal out there where I'm at. But, you do what you got to do. So that's another reason that I haven't been in any big hurry to try to build this and work, because it would just be way too much for me. I mean,
thank you, JoJo.
I go sun up to sundown now like it is, just to try to bring the 3 videos a week.
Papaw, you're funny. He doesn't charge his tools. He pays cash. That was a good one.
Eric, one more time, tell everybody where they can find you.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh. You can find me here on YouTube under Grizz Friction Wood Calls. I do have a channel, and like Richard said, I will start posting some homestead projects on there here real soon. And on Facebook, Grizz Friction Wood Calls, you can find me there.
You can find Ashley at the Outpost when she has time to come up and work.
Or teaching first grade.
You can find Jennifer in the videos with her school uniform on right now, other than weekends. She does come out on the weekends. But anyway, guys, we're going to have to cut it off. Thank you so much for your support. And let's see, what do we always say at the end of the video?
I have such a bad headache, I don't know. Oh.
And we look forward to seeing you back at the Outpost again.
Take care.
Take care and be safe. And listen, y'all better be y'all better come back for the next live, or you'll be squared.
And I was just going to say, y'all aren't square. Okay?
Yeah, all of y'all are not squared
No,
today.
how do you do it? Like this?
What?
Yeah, this is you all right here. There you go.
I do that to my kids every day when I was
We love you.
All right, folks. As Matthew says,
What?
I'm out of here.
He does do that, doesn't he?
Honey.
I got up and walked away at the end of the video one day, and I walked off. He's still sitting over there, and I looked at him and I said, "That is your cue to leave." And he goes, "Hey, you think that's funny?" On the video today, we were sitting there, and I said, "All right, look forward to seeing you at the outpost again." And I walked off, and Eric and his wife was still sitting there. I said, "That was y'all's cue to leave," so I had to go back and do it again. But anyway, we like giving y'all some laughs. Makes us feel good. So,
All right.
Sayonara.
we're out of here.
We
Y'all
love
take
you. Y'all be
Peace.
safe. Take care. If you need us, holler, but you better holler real loud.
See you in about a month, okay?
Or so.
Bye. Love.
Bye.